Winter has arrived in the Ottawa Valley, like an old poet revisiting a familiar verse, a verse so well-worn, so inevitable, that its arrival needs no fanfare. It does not charge in with a slap of wind or a sudden roar, but creeps up, quiet and insistent, as though it has all the time in the world. The Ottawa River, which has danced so recklessly under the sun, begins to feel the caress of winter's cold fingers. It's not a violent thing, at first, a barely perceptible hardening at the edges where water and earth meet, where the restless current laps against the banks, and just for a moment, that touch is enough. The first clue of winter's hand is the icicles. Not the common kind placed you see hanging off of gutters or over porches like poorly tied ribbons. No, these are fine-boned sculptures, the delicate work of a winter artist who has all the time in the world. At first, the icicles are shy, hesitant, like the first crack of dawn on a winter morning. Barely there, just fragile beads of frost clinging to branches or scattered stones, as if unsure of their own intentions. But soon, winter's grip tightens, gathering weight, and those fragile threads begin to stretch, elongating, drooping, with a quiet inevitability towards the river, where they seem to reach for something they can't name, something they can't possess. Layer by slow layer, the frost creeps tighter and colder, each new sheath as unique as a fingerprint, a mark etched into the landscape, a signature of winter's patience. These aren't mere icicles. They are sculptures, intricate as lace and precise as an engineer's compass. Some hang in perfect lines, the frost tracing each curve with the precision of a master. Others twist and curl, unraveling like the restless thoughts of a winter soul. Now let's get one thing straight. Winter makes no mistakes. It's not in a hurry. It's not in any rush to produce a masterpiece. And that's part of the magic. At first, a droplet of water clings to a tree branch, hesitant, as if unsure of its own fate. Then, bit by bit, it freezes. More droplets gather, and the frost begins to wrap around them, pressing them into something permanent, something that will last. Each layer of ice forms its own unique ridge, a little filigree of life caught in the slowing of time. The ballet of cold and patience. This is a thing of beauty. Look at them long enough and you'll see how they catch the morning sun, refracting light into thousands of pieces, each one shimmering with an inner fire. Some have snow hanging to them like the afterthoughts of a dream, while others remain bare, raw, as though the ice itself is saying, "I am what I am." These icicles are as unique as fingerprints, every one a testament to the cold, a solitary monument left behind by winter's touch. The Ottawa River, a wild, noisy, tumbling river, frothing with energy, now seems to hesitate, catching its breath as the ice begins to stretch slowly towards its surface. The churning currents will soon become still as the river begins to harden, bit by frozen bit, until it's held in place beneath winter's touch, a fragile, translucent blanket that seems to shimmer with the promises of the summer to come. This is not a fight. This is not a battle to be won. It is a slow, steady takeover, like the quiet crawl of time itself. And in the end, winter claims everything. The trees, the stones, the air, the river. It takes what it needs, leaves what it doesn't, and in its wake everything is transformed into something beautiful, something frozen, and something new. The Ottawa River will thaw in time, the spring will come as it always does, and the river will flow again, free from winter's grip. But for now, the cold has had its way. It has touched everything, has made its mark, and in that mark there is beauty. Winter's touch is not to be feared. It's not something to resist. It's inevitable. And in the world it leaves behind, frozen, silent, pristine, there's a strange, quiet elegance. Every icicle, every frozen branch, every flake of snow that falls is a signature, a mark of winter's slow, beautiful, inevitable grace.